take your feet as wide as your mat. And take your arms by your side. And in fact, press into your feet, lift your hips, take your hips over to the right. Take your arms up by your side, and as you exhale, roll over onto your left side, taking your right arm across your chest. So you roll all the way over to the right, to the left, so that you're on one side. And then as you inhale, reach your right arm up, keep your knees where they are, and take yourself in to the twist. So you come all the way over and open back out. And then as you inhale, take your knees back through center. Bring your feet to the floor. Shift your hips over to the left. Take your knees over to the right and take your left arm over to meet your right hand. Inhale, float your left arm up and take it to the twist on the left side, looking towards your left hand. Inhale, bringing your knees back through center, bring your feet to the floor. Take your hips over to the right. Take your knees over to the left. Let your right arm follow your knees as you roll over to the left. And then inhale, take your right arm over you and back, look to the right. Inhale, bringing your knees back through center. Take your feet to the floor, take your hips to the left, let your knees drop to the right. Left hand reaches over to right hand. You roll even onto the side of your body. And then you open it back out for the last time, looking to the left. Inhale, come back to center and bring yourself back to a place where you are supported on both sides of your body evenly. So your feet are hips width apart, your knees are bent. Bring your hands to your body, just feeling into your breath, the steadiness and stillness, the space around you. And then making any last movements you need to make. Taking the bolster now across the mat, back underneath your knees, or taking your props either side of your hips, supporting. You could take a book and a cushion like on either side of you, so that you can bring them to support the back of your thighs. And we're going to start in a supported Supta Baddha Konasana. So heels and soles of feet come to touch. And the heels you can kind of snuggle the bolster towards your pelvis. And as you press your feet together, let your knees drop out to support the props either side of you. So I'm hoping you can see okay what I'm doing, but I'm aware it's getting darker and darker for all of us. Hold up. Yeah. So your feet and your knees are supported like this, and then your hands are on your lower belly. And for the next 5 minutes, you don't need to see what I'm doing now. I'm going to stay here in this position. And I'm going to guide you through a tension and stress relieving breath practice. I will say that if you want to turn the lights off if they're on, you aren't going to move much now for the rest of the class. So if you need to get layers or support or um, you want to adjust your environment so that you can rest comfortably, this is a good time to do it before we go any further. So the idea is that each of your breaths will provide a release as you exhale. So we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe out through the mouth, allow your awareness to notice what parts of your body let go. Your next focus is as you breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Notice how your breath is moving through your body. Where do you feel contact? Where do you feel support? Where is there freedom to breathe? And where is moving as a result of your breath? Notice as you next exhale how the parts of your body that meet the floor beneath you release into that support. So you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just allowing the body to release into that support. And notice as you next exhale the parts of your body that are supported by props or held in gravity or resting on another part of your body. How, as you exhale, those parts release as well. As you breathe out, letting go. And notice as you exhale this time, all of your body releases a little more tension. As if you were to let go another 3% of whatever it is you're holding. And just for a few more moments, you don't have to do anything. You can breathe here. If you want to straighten your legs out and come into Shavasana, bring your knees together. Slide your feet out a little wider than your hips. You can also stay where you are, letting your legs come down to be supported by the prop. So the same thing that was just supporting the outside of your legs is now supporting the back of your thighs. So just to protect your lower back, to give you a little support and lift. And if you have a blanket or covers, you want to bring that over you. You may want to, for this last part of the class. So you don't have to do anything else. You don't need to see what I'm doing. I am now going to mute my microphone so there is no more unexpected sounds, and that will mean that you can just stay in this place of rest. After a while, I will bring you out of Shavasana. However, if you want to stay where you are and stay there for longer, you're welcome to leave the meeting, set a timer on your phone, and stay as long as you like. But just so you know, I will be here until the end. And if it feels like you can't hear anything, it's because I've done that on purpose. Okay, so if you have any last movements you want to make, you can. But otherwise, releasing your breath out of your mouth, allowing that same practice of just noticing the inhale and the exhale, its rhythm, its quality. And then noticing how that breath moves your body here. Noticing where you feel supported. Noticing where you can feel the support of the floor and the back of your body and the back of your head, the props in the back of your knees and legs. And then with your last audible exhalation, surrender completely to stillness, completely to rest. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. Feeling into your sense of space and presence in the room around you. Bringing some movement to your fingers and your toes. Reaching your arms over your head, stretch long through the length of your body. Reaching, spread your fingers, spreading your toes, extending through your length. Bending your knees, take your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Gently rocking from side to side. And then rolling all the way over to your right side to pause. Pause, curled up on one side, resting on the right side of your body. Make a pillow with one hand for the side of your head. And bring your left hand to rest on the floor in front of your heart. And slowly pour your weight into that left hand and gently roll up through the back of your head, the back of your heart, up to a seated position. Taking a few moments in a comfortable seat, so adjusting the height of your hips if you need to. Even supporting your spine. Bringing your hands to anywhere you want on your body, anywhere that feels good. Maybe palms together at the heart, prayer position, or palms stacked, or one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, whatever feels good. And we'll finish this practice with another sigh and the chant of Om. Inhaling fully. Exhale, sigh. Inhale to Om. Bowing your head to your heart. Offering gratitude for this practice, for the teachers and the students sharing their wisdom along the way, lighting the path for each other, for us, for this wild and scattered and yet connected community, and our continued practice together. And most of all, to yourself for making this time to reset, to rest, in search of relief and respite. Bowing your head to your heart in honor of your body, your breath, and your light. And thank each of you for a beautiful practice this evening.